What's going on, everybody? It's Neil from 2AF. Man, something very, very fun and cool for me happened this morning, and so I just wanted to share. You know, 2AF's only about 3 years old, but I've been doing what I do for probably about 23 years or so now. And for nearly all of that time, I don't say this all the time, but I have said it on occasion for a long time, I would always tell people when they would ask, you know, what kind of influences the brands that you want to carry and promote. And one of the things I would always tell people is I wanted to kind of have the stuff that if you go to the range and you see somebody who's got something you like, something you admire, you would go up to somebody and be like, man, where did you get that? That is awesome. And that was kind of always part. There's other motivation as well, and I've talked about it at some times, but that was always kind of the motivation. I wanted to be a place where you could go to get stuff that performed well and made you proud to own it. And when you went to the range, you were just as proud because it performs well, it shoots well, it feels good, it shoots good, the groups are good, you don't have malfunctions, you know, all that goes into it. And so for years I would always tell people, you know, I wanted to have the kind of stuff so that if you saw it at the range, you'd be like, man, I wonder where that guy got that. That's great. As opposed to, you know, I'm sure all of us have seen this. You'd go to the range and you'd see something that was pretty jacked up and you'd be like, God, I wonder where he got that. And that obviously, that was, I did not want to have that kind of stuff. So anyway, the kind of the inspiration for this video this morning is that I got a text. Two customers were at the range, and one of them, they were both customers of mine, and one of them walked up to the other one and be like, that's exactly what happened. He like, man, that's awesome. Where did you get that? And he said, oh, you know, Neil at 2AF helped me with this. And the other guy was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. That's where I get my stuff from. So he sent me a text saying that, and it just reminded me of this phrase that I have told people on and off for 20 years. And that was really great for me to see that happen. And I'm really glad for those two guys as well. I want you to love the stuff that you get. I want it to perform beyond your expectations. And you know, I'm not a manufacturer. I don't make this stuff. But I've seen enough bad stuff or good stuff paired with bad stuff, or maybe even just two good things that just don't really go together. You know, I've seen plenty of that, and I never wanted that to be something that 2AF or myself was putting out. I always wanted it to kind of always go together and fit together and work together. And so that was just a really cool story that happened this morning. So thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Roberto. I appreciate that more than just sending a simple text would probably lead you to believe. So again, it's Neil from 2AF. Thanks for watching. Thanks for those texts, guys. And keep them coming. You know, keep going out. That was the first thing I told the guy. I called him up because I wanted to tell him this. And I told him, I was like, man, thanks for going out to shoot. Because that's when, for me anyway, that's when I can really, really enjoy these guns. I understand that sometimes people just buy things because they appreciate them and they get enjoyment out of having them. And you know what? I'm not here to dictate why or what should make you happy. I just know that for me, when I'm out at the range shooting this stuff and it is performing at above my expectations, that's really when I get the most enjoyment out of it. And I love to see other people getting that same type of enjoyment and fulfillment out of the stuff that they're getting. So that's it. That's all I got for you. Be in touch anytime, neil@2af.com. While you're over there, get signed up for email notifications. That's the best way to keep in touch with what's coming into the warehouse, what's going out of the warehouse, and what's going on around here at the warehouse. If I can help any way, anytime, always be in touch. Neil, that's Neil @2af.com. Call or text 904-593-6922, or just be in touch on any of these social media platforms. Always happy to help. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon.